Alrighty guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to use Finviz to find those active swing trading stocks. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And if you guys want to learn more about investing, money management, and swing trading, I do have a course that offers a whole bunch of fantastic tools, tips, tricks, also fantastic video lessons, quizzes, and a chat room. So make sure you guys go ahead and click that link in the description so you guys can check that out. So now, for those of you that don't know what Finviz is a web-based stock scanner. So you can pretty much go on Google, look up Finviz, and you can start scanning stocks. And this is beautiful because it's completely free and you don't have to spend money to find those picks. Now, they do have an elite platform, which is about $30 a month, and this makes everything all real time because the free version is 15 minutes delayed. So let's just jump into it. So once you guys get Finviz, finviz.com loaded up here, this is going to be your screen. So what you'll notice is we have the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, the S&P 500. So really the top three indexes up here, so you can get a general direction of where that market's going. So you guys can see today we had a little bit of some buying pressure today, which is awesome. Down in here, we have the top gainers. These are going to be stocks that most day traders are going to be looking at. And then on this side, we have the top losers. Over on this side, we have the S&P 500 map. So you guys can look at it and see what sectors are doing well, bad, and all that stuff. So you guys will notice Apple's up today, and then we have healthcare getting some sell-off here. Now, as we continue to scroll down, what we have right here, these are going to be some technical indicators right in here. So we have some signals. Right here we have some new headlines. As we continue to scroll down, we have some insider trading. We have some earnings releases. We have some Forex and bonds, futures. So you guys can get a general layout of kind of what's going on with the market. The first thing I always do is I just go to Screener. This is where most of you guys are going to spend your time because this is going to be how you guys filter those stocks. So you'll notice there is going to be some advertisements on the bottom. And the only way to get those removed is to actually go ahead and spend the extra $30 a month to get those things removed. Okay, so the first thing I do is I click all. So what this does is this puts the descriptive, the fundamental, technical, pretty much all in one place, so you don't have to actively click between them all. I just find it a lot easier to do that. Okay, so now the first thing I always do is I want to go ahead and I want to change the price. So when swing trading, this is going to be when you buy a stock, you hold it for more than a day, but less than a year, because you're not going to be buying and selling a stock during that same trading day, because that's considered a day trade. And if you hold it for more than a year, that's a long-term investment. So I always like to find stocks pretty much under about $30 to $20 a share, so I can really capitalize on those share sizes. So what we'll do is we'll go under 30, and the beauty of this is you can always change it. If you cannot find stock or anything, you can always change it. So you'll notice we still have about 5,600 stock left. Okay, now the next thing I do is I want volume. I don't want to be the only one buying this stock, so we'll go over 500,000 shares traded, which is quite a lot. So now we have about 1,700 stock left. Now the next thing we want to look for is something called relative volume. Relative volume is just the pretty much overall demand for the stock. So what we'll do, anything over 0.5 is quite a lot, so we'll go over that. And the higher up you go, the more volatile the stock are. So the over 10 is going to be stocks that you possibly could be day trading, something a little more volatile, all of that stuff. So we'll go over 0.5, and you'll notice we still have about 1,200 stock left. Okay. The next thing is the pattern. The pattern is one of the most important things because this is going to be how you guys, how they filter all these stocks out. So what you want to look for is something called TL trendline support strong. Now this is pretty much when that stock is on some sort of support, which could have some buying pressure. So once we click that, we have about 42 stock left. Now the next thing I do is I click charts. And there's some things you need to look for. What I always look for is a stock that is on somewhat of a long-term upward trend, has gotten some sell-off down to support line. So ticker symbol CPG looks pretty interesting here. So the next thing I do is I go ahead, I go on my broker, which right now I'm using Moomoo, CPG. And what I do, something like this, it looks like I've looked at this stock before, has some heavy resistance up here at about $7.87. Heavy support right here at $6.15. So what I want to do is set an alert right in here, so I can get notified when this stock hits, below, pretty much we'll go underneath 615 or even 620 as of right now. So boom. So then we'll save that. So now when this thing gets some selling pressure back down to the support line, because I would like it to get down a little bit more before I hop in on this thing. So this is what swing traders do, is they continue to look for stocks that are on some sort of support. Something like this does look interesting here, which is ticker symbol DBC. Once we go ahead and pull that up, we'll get that looked at. Ticker symbol DPG. Whoops. DPG. Boom, boom, boom. So we have that nice upward trend. So something like this definitely carries some potential. For me, I need to sell off a little bit more back down to 12. I don't even know if this was the stock. Ticker symbol, DBC, excuse me. Ticker symbol DBC. There we go. So something like this actually does look pretty interesting here. We do have some heavy support right here. So we'll go ahead and draw that out. So we have some support. So something like this wouldn't be too bad, because you could really hop into this thing right now at $24, $25. Set your stops below, 23. So you're virtually risking $1.50, maybe $2 to possibly have this thing come up to, $27 to $30. So if it comes up to 27, that's a 1-to-1 risk and reward, because you're risking, $2 to possibly make $2. So that's 1-to-1. But the beauty of this is it does have some resistance up here at 30. And if it does hit that $30 mark, that's a 5-to-1 risk and reward, which is very, very good. So some things you're looking for is a stock with an upward trend that has gotten some sell-off back down to a support line. Something like that. And the beauty of swing trading is you don't have to trade. Don't trade because I would rather see you guys, I guess is the best way I'm trying to put it. I would rather see you guys only trade high quality setups than not trade at all. And I think starting out, that is so important, because people think, oh my gosh, I have to build this account up. I have to continue to build and build and build this account up. But in reality, if you're constantly swing trading and you're constantly getting into higher risk swing trades, you're going to eventually blow your account. And that's how swing traders fail, is they don't understand that, and they just trade because they think they have to. Trade those high quality setups using these tools here, and go from there. And not to mention, guys, if you can't find anything on TL support, they do have some up on channel up strong. So make sure you guys check that out. Just continue to go through these. Channel up strong, TL support. So something like this, ALT looks interesting, where we have that upward trend sold off down to that support line right here. So we could have some buying pressure stepping in. Does look like it released some sort of negative news, because we got that major sell-off right there. But so understand all the stocks before you guys invest. Don't invest just because I tell you to or because someone else tells you to. Understand the position you take. Understand the risk. Understand the reward. Take those profits and cut those losses when that stock sells off. And you guys will be successful. So guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's pretty much how I find stock with Finviz, is just continuing to go through these and looking for stocks that have that upward trend, that have gotten some sell-off down to support line. So guys, we'll see you later. Remember to stay happy, guys, stay positive, and stay safe out there. Take care, everyone.